Good afternoon and welcome to Places in Ontario, Canada. We're here at the Bethel Cemetery, and obviously by the date, it was founded in 1852, and it's just outside of Clarington, to the east of Clarington, Ontario, Canada, of course. And this is the Sheppard and Holdon Memorial Gates. We're going to go in and have a look at probably, well, I can't say all, but most of the tombstones, because the gates start here, and I'm going to do a little swoop of the graveyard here, which isn't very big at all. You can see the highways right here. So we're going to go for a little walk. I have my tripod with me today, so I'm going to try and get some steadier shots because it is a little bit windy today. There's a tombstone right here that says Courtney. I see Martha, and I see Carson, and I see Courtney. Those names. And it looks like 1907 is a date when they passed away. Now here's some extremely interesting tombstones. This first one here, there's a small one over here. This first one on the left, it actually, I literally cannot make out the names. And I wish I knew the year on this because it says 92 years old. And if it was founded in 1856, it's possible that this person was born in the 1700s, which would be amazing. So you're seeing this for the first time just like I am. So this tombstone is in memory of Jane Linton, who passed away in 1875, and she was 71 years old. So that makes her born in 1804. Again, just incredible. So we're going to come back to these, but I want to go over here and look in the corner where there's a couple small tombstones. The actual sun is shining on them. And this tombstone is, again, I can't make out the name. Yeah, I just can't make out the name or the year on it. So, some more dry leaves. So as we come across this tombstone, again, can't make out the year. It looks like they passed away in, I believe that's saying, 1863. And it looks like Manarvium? Isn't that horrible? But, you know, I'll have a look at home and correct that below in the description, below where you subscribe, and the video. So as we have a little walk through the cemetery on the back area here, as mentioned, I will get back to the other tombstones off to the left. I just want to go to the end here of the cemetery. This is in memory of Vincent Ellis, who passed away in 1892 at 44 years old. And there's also a name, Susan Causlin, Causlin, his wife. She was born in 1849 and passed away, it appears to say 1921. So I'm going to take a walk to the back, as I mentioned, and work my way to the front of the cemetery. This is a tombstone here. I'm turning it, well, you'll have to turn your head to the right a little bit, but this is for John Nathaniel, and I believe the name is Pengelly, Pengelly, passed away in 1864. It's incredible. It's so nice to see somebody has come to the graveyard, the cemetery here, and pieced together the stones that they could. Again, the one beside it is the same name. It looks like Pengelly or Pengelly. Susanna, the beloved wife of Robert Jackson. She passed away in 1872. And then there's a stone memorial. It says, in memory of George Banyard III, who passed away in 1867. Also his wife Elizabeth, who passed away in 1897. She was 69 years old. This tombstone is in memory of Mary, the wife of Moses Linton. She passed away in 1881 at 45 years old. And there is, just to the left here, I'm going to turn the camera, again my apologies, and this is in memory of Moses Linton, who passed away in 1862 at the age of 60 years old. He was born in 1802. And here's another tombstone. It just has the name Thomas, who passed away in 1866, and Mary, who passed away in 1858. And this is in memory right here of Jane Linton. I'm going to turn the camera again. I'll stop saying that, but just so you can sort of turn your head to the right, because it's hard to get in close and up high. In memory of Jane Linton, who died April 18th in 1875, and she was 71 years old. So somebody else who was born in 1804. So as we take a walk here, I hear a radio, but I know there's this is in loving memory of Richard Ward, who passed away on March 18th, 1881, at 88 years old and 3 months. So that would make him born in, in the late 1790s. And it says he was a native of Yorkshire, England. So as I was walking over here, I can hear a radio, and I know there's a driveway. There's sort of a driveway right here that there's just an entrance right here. So must be a home back there. There better be, because I hear a radio. So here's a very old tombstone, still standing up. They're incredible, the straight slab tombstones from the mid-1800s. This is for Jane, the wife of James Richardson. She passed away July 4th at the age of 34 years old in, it appears to say, 1851. And this is a long, tall tombstone here of, in the midst of life, we are in death, and it is sacred to the memory of Emily Madded, the daughter of John and Anne Sheppard, passed away in 1852. When you enter the cemetery, straight through, just off to your right, there's these 5 tombstones. They're so old. They've fallen over. I'm going to assume they fell forward because they're actually, there's nothing, it doesn't say anything on them. This one has some lettering, but I can't make it out. Yeah, that's incredible. Because the cemetery is founded in the 1850s, I will assume those are some of the first tombstones that were here. These two tombstones, this is for, the first one here is for Elizabeth and Maria. Elizabeth passed away in 1858 on January 7th, and Maria passed away on January 8th, 1858. Elizabeth was 7 years old and 11 months, and Maria was, can't make that out. Oh, that's terrible. They were the daughters of, let's look in closer here. The daughters of Jonah something and Harriet Turner. They passed away a day apart from each other. And this one on the right here, left, sorry, is for Robert, the son of Jonathan and Harriet Turner. And he passed away in 1858 on January 20th. So Robert passed away on the 20th, Elizabeth on the 7th, and Maria on the 8th. I shouldn't assume, but I'm going to assume that there was some sort of a tragedy. And, oh, it's so sad. Well, I'm glad I filmed this for posterity, so they're never forgotten. And I do film this sometimes because it's actually the really old concrete slat, I guess I could call it, like a slit in the concrete here, where one of the tombstones would have been, but is no longer here, as you can see. So as I walk over here, and again, you're seeing it for the first time, just like I am, there seems to be an extremely old tombstone. It's so sad that it's broken now and gone. And I just can't make the name out on the right. But this one on the left says, in memory of Willie, the son of William, and I'm not sure of that name, but this is for Willie, who passed away in 1883. So as I do a quick swoop over here, there's another vintage old tombstone. My goodness. Just cannot make out the name. This tombstone is on the left side of the cemetery in the back by all the trees here. And it says, in loving memory of Charles Middleton, died September 8th, 1906, in his 90th year. Also his wife Jane Carlisle, who died May 13th, 1873, at age 61 years old. Gone, but not forgotten. And this marker that has fallen down onto the ground says, in memory of Mary, the wife of William Anderson. She passed away October 18th, 1888, at 65 years old. This last tombstone is for Richard Little, son of Joseph and Mary Jane Collins, who passed away on March 4th, 1876. So sad, at 1 year and 2 months old. So as the traffic passes us, well, myself and the viewers, I leave you from the Bethel Cemetery that was once again founded in 1852, as it states. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do. In the bottom right corner, you'll see the outline of Ontario with the word subscribe through it. Please subscribe, and be sure to see lots of our other videos. And until we see you again, have a wonderful day.